all my youngins, come close. All my youngins. What y'all have to learn is there's a process in music business. I know everybody like to post stuff. I'm doing this. You get on TikTok. You want to do all that, right? Oh, then post it and you get 1 million shares, right? Or you do that joint, you post it. Now some label want to come sign you, right? That's what's happening right now. And what I want the youngest to realize is when y'all do sample certain people's music, I don't say certain people, when y'all sample everybody's music, you got to start looking for where that music came from, where it derived from. And then the person that you sample could have sampled somebody else. So you might have 3 different people that you got to contact to try to find out how to get this sample cleared. Because you may have used the melody from a song that was created in the 90s, but the 90s song could have sampled something that came from the 70s. So now you got to go to the 70s people and say, look, who owns the rights to this music? Y'all own the rights to this? Cool. I want to work out some type of deal where we could use this snippet of it. Then you got to go to the person of the 90s because you took the melody. So being that you took the melody, you got to get a clearance for that and that. It's 2 different things. So then by the time you bust it down, are you actually making some money from your art? Anytime a teacher say, yes, sir, ma'am, we had to redirect your student today. Your kid was bad as hell. Your kid was the nigga of the class. And when I say nigga, look, when I say nigga, it's not black or white. It is a thing. It just exists. Like you either got money, or you don't got money. You broke. You either got good manners or you on some nigga stuff. It's just a thing. You're not black or white. So when I say they was on some nigga stuff, these kids was on some nigga stuff. So, Welcome to the MadLucrative podcast. I'm the host, the one, the only Magneto 7 in the building. I'm him. Welcome to episode. I put it here and I put it there. Is episode 112. Episode 112. So, listen, it's been a wonderful week. I'm gonna be a little bit spicy today. I ain't gonna front. But first, we got to pay the bills. This episode is brought to you by Groomy. Hey, if you are a bald person like me, matter of fact, I got a hat on today. Y'all can't see. Let me see. Let me take this off. Bam. Y'all see that, right? Y'all see that. So if you're a bald person like me and you don't have a lot of time to shave your head with the traditional razor, yo, this Groomy right here, this joint will get you tight, cuz. Trust me. This joint, listen, I know everybody say trust me when they doing some type of spill. When they do some type of spill, you be like, trust me. So I'm not going to say trust me. I'm going to say, yo, just try it out. Go ahead and buy it. Try it out. If you buy it and it don't work, holla at them. That's your grade of hair because it worked for me. But anyway, yeah, this episode is brought to you by Groomy. And we doing decent over here. We doing decent on the Mad Lucrative podcast. But let me shout out everybody in the super chat. I'm going to shout out everybody on TikTok. Is she laughing at me? So, Suzanne, what up, girl? I ain't seen you here in a while. Timmy, what up? Big Mike, what up? Sean, what up? Angela, what up? You one of my faithful few, girl, huh? All right, CEO, what up? Ishi, what up? Val, what up? I don't know who else is over here, but yo, shouts out to all of y'all. I love y'all, for real. So, as we've been developing these stories for the last 2-3 weeks roughly, I am so glad that I'm a different thinker. I'm glad I'm a different thinker when it comes to politics, religion, relationships. And when I say a different thinker, I'm really traditional, for real. Like, for real. I'm low-key like a white man in black skin. I believe in eating off the earth. I believe in farming. I believe in having my own chickens. I believe in building my own houses, putting the sheetrock up. I'm low key a white man in a black body. I'm just B100. I believe in mutual funds. I believe in Roth IRAs. If you say that's not white, okay, all right, that's not white. Okay, all right. It's aware. I'm aware. How about that? I'm aware. But I'm so glad that I started on the Puff and Will Smith journey, because a lot of the times, if y'all don't know, so sometimes when I pick up certain stories, it's because people sent it to me on Instagram. It's because somebody sent it to me on TikTok or Facebook, right? Unfortunately, my Facebook has been banned. Some slut, somebody named Ashley. I'm gonna find the name. I might put a screenshot on the actual podcast by the time I put this out. But somebody hacked into my Facebook account and made it where I can't do nothing. So I sent the thing to Instagram, because all of it's Meta, right? All of it's Meta, and I told him, I said, well, look, I can't get into my Facebook account right now. And the fortunate thing, this is the fortunate thing. All of my money that I get from virtual stuff, whether it's social media or any of that kind of stuff, most of it don't come from Facebook anyway. So it's great. I was like, yo, that's, matter of fact, I need to give me a clap for that, for dodging that bullet. That's like social media herpes. Like, like, you don't want to get that. Once you get it, you can't get rid of it. It's gonna surface. You're gonna have an outbreak at some point, right? So I'm low-key glad that I didn't get a lot of money from Facebook in the first place, so it's cool. People love to hate me. Being hacked is, yo, I don't get it. And I was told that if you do get hacked, it's because you watch porn. I haven't watched it in a while. It's been a while. So anyway, welcome again. Back to the Puff and Will Smith stuff. So I'm glad that I chose certain stance when it came to the Will Smith stuff. When it came to the Will Smith and the Puff stuff, I'm so glad I chose certain stance, because this is my thing. And I don't know how many of y'all here from last week, and how many, Angela, I know you were here, so you ain't got to put your hand up in the chat. But all of y'all that was here from last week, I told y'all it's cold outside. I kept saying, yo, it's cold outside. It's cold outside. Yeah, niggas about to start robbing. They're going to be robbing. They're going to be taking. Like, I've been saying this for the longest, especially, I'm going to say mid-year. Mid-year, I started to put my antennas up, because I'm noticing it's a peak in crime, right? It's a peak in crime, and not just in black areas. So I know a lot of people like to say, well, it's in Chicago. Well, down in Atlanta, in them cities, them Negroes down there don't know how to act. It's not just in the cities. Now, as I projected, now from here to Alpharetta to the country, everybody's starting to rob and steal. It's cold outside. It's cold. So, in robbing and stealing, the professional version of robbing and stealing is what? Lawsuits. I'ma sue you. Oh, guess what? Boy, you touched me the right way. This my arm, but I touched you. Lawsuit. Hey, come. Everybody's about to start doing lawsuits. I've been saying this for the longest. And now, if you look here, we're going to jump right in. I first saw, of course, we all first saw the Cassie lawsuit last Friday. And I haven't had a podcast since the settlement, but shouts out to Puff for being with Big Jesus. Yo, Puffy must have prayed that sinner's prayer. Puffy said, Big Jesus, guess what, Big Jesus? Thank you. I know she's trying to sue me for 30 million, Big Jesus, but I'm gonna try to offer her an extra I think it's 70 million. So she got $100 million lawsuit, and she was originally asking for 30 million. Yo, think about it. Let's do the numbers, right? Let's just do the numbers. I want to do the numbers right quick. All right, so let's say, so Cassie, and I'm going to double check this while I'm talking, so I ain't just out here spewing off at the mouth as a serpent. So I ain't just spewing as a serpent, right? I'm going to look up the lawsuit. All right, so settlement. I think he settled for like 100 million. She originally asked for 30 million. Think about that. Yo, what did this man do? How many beds were they in? How many threesomes did they take part of for him to say, you know what? You asked for 30, I got 100 for you. What's up? Hold up. Let me see. Settlement amount. Because I know I heard it through the grapevine that it was 100 million. I'm just double checking. How many baby daddies did they have? Okay. Okay. All right. So the settlement amount nationally. Oh, she got him for mental illness. Shouts out to Cassie, big finesse. I do stand. Yo, I'm making it a joke because I'm podding. I'm just podding right now, right? I do stand with women. The funny thing is, I don't doubt nothing that she says. Whatever she said that Puff did in that bedroom, he had him sleeping with men, other men. They doing threesomes. The thing is, my wife pointed something out to me. About Puff and the Cassie situation. And I was like, actually, I see that happening 100 times a day. She said, well, Puff being Puff, he probably introduced the idea of a threesome. And she was just like, yeah, let's do it. I'm down to try something new. And Puff was like, okay. He's an extremist. He's a Scorpio just like me, so I'm extreme. I get it. I know how it is in these streets. So Puff probably was like, and think about it like this. Puff is a billionaire. $100 million a few times, right? He's a billionaire. What make you think? No, a billion is 100 million 1,000 times, right? Yeah, a billion is 100 million 1,000 times. That's crazy. That's crazy. We can't fathom that amount. So think about the resources and the opportunities to do random-ish with 100, just with 100 million. If I'm gonna just blow 100 million on some frivolous stuff. All right, so let's see. The lawsuit was originally for 30 million. They changed it. The wording that I originally read for the Puff lawsuit was he settled for $100 million. Right now, on all of these, on this particular piece, it says that it's an undisclosed amount. All right. Anyway, guess what? Shouts out to Cassie. Shouts out to her. But it's cold outside. Everybody, listen. Angela said, Angela, I'm not lying. Girl, I'm not lying. It's cold outside right now, right? Everybody is looking for opportunities to make some kind of money because it's a pinch. It's a pinch. Let's just be 100% honest. Let's be 100% honest. All the girls that got the BBLs, all the girls that, yeah, I've seen some girls on Instagram. Yeah, how is it a flex? I spent $100,000 on my body. You spent $100,000 on your body to do what? Are you pimping? Are you getting pimped? Are you hoeing in these streets? What are you doing for $100,000 spent on your body? How does that make sense? I just want to know, how does it make sense? If it's cold outside and you just spent $100,000 on your body, I bet you need that $100,000 back. And some of y'all, I got so much I can talk about with this. Some of y'all out here paying payments on the BBLs. That's crazy to me. Some of y'all out here making payments on the BBLs and the boobs. Tell me how that makes sense. Give me the little skinny joints. Give me the stretch marks. Give me the natural, whatever that's gonna be. Let that be what that's gonna be, girl. So some of y'all out here spending $100,000 on your body, and I ain't talking about workouts. Even in that, I just learned this, y'all. Yo, come close, and we got some more lawsuits to talk about. I'm gonna name this whole episode is suing season. This is suing season because people, it's hard up. How is it possible for you to get the BBL? Just come with me. How is it possible for you to get the BBL on one hand? You paid $100,000, right? Now you on IG telling people, yo, you need to work out to get the body like me. I just found out all of these. Yo, it's crazy to me. Keep in mind, I was super fat. I was 280 pounds. Me, myself, I was 280 pounds before. So what I did, I started working out. I said, yeah, nigga, I got to get rid of the man boobs. I got to see my joints. I'm transparent. I was like, I'm not seeing my joints like it should. I know I'm all right down there, but I can't, I got the stomach, got to lift the stomach up and this is real stuff, right? So I started working out. I said, I'm going to do it the healthy way. I'm going to go ahead and get on a good workout routine. I'm going to go ahead and start eating right. I'm going to go ahead and get my mental healed. just be mentally aware. Like, so the fact that the girls are going out here buying the BBLs on, y'all got a payment plan on the BBLs. What the hell? And it's a recession. It's cold outside. It's hella cold outside. And y'all ass out here getting, all right, I'm getting riled up. I'm just saying, this is crazy to me, y'all. Is it crazy to y'all in the chat? Angela, is it crazy to you? Todd, is it crazy to you? Big Mike, is it crazy? Is it crazy that these women, and I hate to go into the whole these women category. I hate doing it. I really do hate doing that. But I don't see too many men that's out here blowing a bag on the BBL. Now, I have seen some dudes blowing. I seen some dudes blowing the bag on the BBL. I was like, why are you doing that? It's a little bit different. But, and then you selling it as if you're a workout, as if you are a fitness trainer. Girl. Big Mike said it's crazy. Angela said it's crazy. So the thing is this. Now, on my venture capitalist thing, how much does it cost for a BBL? Let me see. The one girl I saw on one of these podcasts said she spent $100,000 on her body. She spent $100,000 on her body. Let me see. So I'm assuming that's the boobs, that's the BBLs, that's getting the lipo, lip injections, all of this stuff, right? So let's see. How much? I wish I had AI right here, just a big AI screen. I'm gonna figure that out. How much does BBL cost? Let's see. As of, I'm really mad now. What the? I'm not cussing. Big Jesus, if I cuss at any point in this episode, please know that I love you, Big Jesus. But it's some foolishness out here in the streets, Big Jesus. Yo, a BBL costs between $6,000 to $15,000. Think about that. Angela already posted. Angela, do you got the BBL? Angela said $6,000. You spot on, girl. Between $6,000 to $15,000. That's how much one BBL costs, right? Oh, you said you Googled it. Okay. All right, so you're right with me. All right, so now let's do this. If a BBL costs $15,000, we're gonna put it on the high end because we don't want to get no issues further down the road. We don't want no issues. All right. So let's see. The BBL costs that, and then breast implants. And we want to get the good breast implants, right? We want to get them good joints. Not the joints that you go to Mexico to get, and they be like, yup, you might not make it back alive. Not them. All right, so now the average breast implants in Georgia, because I'm in Georgia, we're going to price Georgia, is $5,900. All right, so far we got $15,000 for the BBL. We got $5,000, we're going to just say $6,000 for the implants. We're gonna put the tax on top of it, call it a cool $24,000. So you $24,000 in right now. But the thing that people don't want to talk about is this. Once you get this stuff done, you got to get it done again at some point in time. You got to get it checked on. You got to make sure nothing rupture in your body. That's how we got Black China come out here. She say, well, I want to be natural. I'm going to be the natural version of myself. I'm going to get everything removed. Girl, now you done stretched your skin out. You done stretched your skin out, and you're looking about 83 with the boobs hanging down here because you got the imp. All right, so that's that. And then I know teeth, because I actually thought about getting my teeth done. I ain't gonna front. I thought I'd get all my, shave them down, doc. And I got some joints missing. I got to get my joints. So I was like, these are war wounds. Like when in my broke season, when I was hella broke, I had to get my teeth. This tooth pulled, and I had to get the tooth on this side pulled. Broke season. Now I'm up, so I can get them joints done. Hey. Am I a baddie? Am I acting like a baddie if I want to get my teeth done? What y'all think? Angela, am I a baddie because I want to get my teeth done? Like, I got some joints missing. So I figure, like, I might as well just get them joints done, right? I just, like, and this is the thing. All right, so this is the thing. All right, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm going to be 100% transparent. Every time I watch my episodes, I play back the episodes of the podcast. I do a side shot like that or a side shot like that, and I see a missing tooth. I just be like, oh, hell no. This nigga look broke. I got to fix this. Lord, no. Lord Jesus, no, please. I got to get this fixed. Nah, too old for that. Okay. All right. I don't feel like a baddie, but all right. More suing season. Folk. Yo, folk out here getting some money. All right, so next up, I saw a clip. I'm going to try to play it. Let me see if I can pull it up right quick. One of my followers on Instagram sent me a clip of Bootsy. Bootsy Badass. And all right, let me let y'all know up front. I'm not a big Bootsy fan. Hopefully none of y'all unsubscribe to the channel. I'm not a big Bootsy fan when it comes to his music. Now, when it comes to him as a person, I think he's very charismatic. I think he's hilarious, and I think he has a lot of validity to what he has to say. Right? I think he be spot on. Again, I'm low-key a white man in a black body. I believe in eating off the earth. I believe in mutual funds, IRAs, doing right by people. All right. I'm going to stop playing. All right, so Bootsy heard that Rod Wave sampled one of his songs. And so Bootsy is just in the car like, yeah, I need to get that. So this is the clip that one of my folks sent me. I'm going to see if I can pull it up. I think it's funny, but I forecast into the future a lot. And I see stuff before it starts to happen because I'm like, yo, people got to start doing right by folk. You can't just take somebody's music and say, oh, yeah, this is my shit now. Like, that ain't the way this works. I can't find it right quick. Hold on. Let me go ahead and pull it up. I guess I'll take a second and shout all y'all out that's in the chat. Yo, appreciate that. Raleigh Music, that's you? Shouts out to you, yo. Shouts out to you. Goat Walk, what up? Good, what up? Oh, Tracy, what up, girl? You just snuck in, right? You just snuck in the middle of the day, huh? All right, so look, I'm finding this Bootsy clip. I think it's funny. This is the thing. While I'm pulling this clip up, I could talk about it. I think it's funny that we started to cultivate a culture. Like, we have a whole culture of people that just feel like they could use whatever they feel like using, whenever they feel like using it. And then when the original creator of the music, i.e. somebody that did the joint maybe a few years ago, when the original creator starts to complain and say, yo, I need to get paid. It's cold outside. Just keep that in mind with everything I'm talking about today. It's cold. Folk are trying to get to a bag because everything is about to dry up. That PPP, that SBA, all of that money is gone. Biden came in and said, hey, what was I about to say? Wait. Give me 1 second. What was I about to say? This Biden. Biden said that. Give me 1 second. What was I about to say? God dang. What was I about to say? It's not a recession. We're doing good financially, and gas prices are down. That's what y'all want me to say, right? Right? I said it right? All right. Anyway, so this is Rod Wave talking to Bootsy about this song, the song that he pretty much took and recreated it.
Stop, man. Man, you ain't got to sue no like me, man. I'm gonna pull up. You talking about suing me? I hope that ain't what he say. Hey, bro, I'll pull up on you, bro. Tell me a number. Tell me a real number, though. Not okay, a real number. Pull up and make sure you straight. Sue me.
That's Rod Wave right there. All right. Now, Bootsy says this.
Well, Rod Wave ain't the only one. Y'all better do y'all research. Rod Wave ain't the only one. I done got paperwork on the way. A lot of people, bro. It ain't just Rod Wave. Ain't it crazy? Because all of them name it the same song. Nah, ain't in my feeling. I'm smiling, ain't feeling. I ain't mad. I love when they do that. I ain't mad. When I hear people then took my shit and singing my shit and put it on records, they giving me my flowers, you know.
But
I be liking it when I hear it.
But
It's just you got to compensate me too. This is a business, you know. Just like you do everybody else. They supposed to reach out and be like, man, we need to give your writer share, your publishing on this record we finna put out.
See? Hey, big Boosie, man. Put some respect on Boosie's name, man. So, for all of y'all, I don't know if y'all on TikTok couldn't hear it or anybody in the super chats couldn't hear it. So, what's going on is the artist Rod Wave did a song that used one of Boosie's melodies. I'm not going to play the melody because when I play it on YouTube, them joints will get flagged and then I'll be demonetized for this episode. I don't want to be demonetized. So, I'll just talk about it. So, Rod Wave said, yo, Boosie, man, you ain't got to sue me, bro. You ain't got to sue me. Just pull up on me. Give me a number. Nah, dog. Nah, dog. We ain't just giving no numbers, cuz. Or blood, or whatever you do. We're not going to just give you no numbers because I think this is what a lot of my youngins have to learn. All my youngins, come close. All my youngins. What y'all have to learn is there's a process in music business. I know everybody like to post stuff. I'm doing this. You get on TikTok. You want to do all that, right? Oh, then post it and you get 1 million shares, right? Or you do that joint, you post it. Now some label want to come sign you, right? That's what's happening right now. And what I want the youngest to realize is when y'all do sample certain people's music, I don't say certain people, when y'all sample everybody's music, you got to start looking for where that music came from, where it derived from. And then the person that you sample could have sampled somebody else. So you might have 3 different people that you got to contact to try to find out how to get this sample cleared. Because you may have used the melody from a song that was created in the 90s, but the 90s song could have sampled something that came from the 70s. So now you got to go to the 70s people and say, look, who owns the rights to this music? Y'all own the rights to this? Cool. I want to work out some type of deal where we could use this snippet of it. Then you got to go to the person of the 90s because you just took the melody. So being that you took the melody, you got to get a clearance for that and that. It's 2 different things. So then by the time you bust it down, are you actually making some money from your art? Are you actually making money from your art? This is the stuff that I talk about all the time. But I think it's good that the Shade Room picked it up. I'm glad that it happened because I think a lot of youngins really have to start learning business. They got to start learning the music business. Riley Music says, never sample other people's music. Learn how to make those songs. That's what I'm talking about. Learn how to make it yourself. That's what I'm talking about. Another one. Again, it's still suing season. I don't know if I just talk about this one, but shouts out to the Airbnb owner and Tyrese. So I think it's funny. Again, I will almost put this in the lending category or the leasing category, because when you use somebody's music, right? If you sample somebody's music and you use it in your song, you're technically leasing the sample. You will never own the sample. Like you'll own the new version of the song that you just created, but that original sample, you will never own it. So you're leasing it in essence. So Tyrese, on the real estate side of things, it's an Airbnb owner. I'm assuming it's down here in Georgia too, but it's an Airbnb owner that got mad at Tyrese because he said it's alleged damages. It's damages on my property, and this Negro and his black friends. I love to be spicy with it. This Negro, cause Tyrese is black. He came in and had all these people come in, and they done built the set in my Airbnb. All right, so let me play Tyrese's video. Tyrese's video, all my audio listeners, Tyrese's video is really just him walking through the Airbnb space, but I'm gonna still play it because I think it's funny. And we're gonna talk.
A video, sir. Nothing is attached to the physical property. See the light?
Nothing's attached.
It's attached.
Nothing's
this
attached.
is all temporary. My privacy and the safety of my is everything to me, okay? See the light? Everything you can see right through. Nothing is attached.
Nothing's attached.
Okay? Now, here's the outdoor area. And as you can tell again, This is a bedroom that was in the garage. Here's the couch area that came with the house. And I went and bought this table. Nothing is attached. The carpet is on the ground for this outdoor area. Here's the double doors. Here's the door leading to the kitchen. Nothing is attached.
Nothing's attached.
Nothing is attached.
Nothing's attached.
Okay?
Shouts out to Tyrese.
Nothing is attached.
Yo, Tyrese. And I just found out that actual rental is in LA, in Woodland Hills in LA. So it's not in Atlanta, it's in LA. But I think it's funny that everybody is just well, I ain't gonna say it's funny, because it's a little bit depressing, but I choose to find the humor in a lot of things. Like, what up, Hemp? Yo, all y'all, when I talk about me being fat and I lost all that weight, that's Coach Hemp. Coach Hemp just entered in the live. So back to Tyrese, all right? I think it's funny that everybody is just looking for it's. For me, when Tyrese did this, or the Airbnb owner has done this, I can't talk. I feel like that's the equivalent to going in the couch and looking for the coins. Yo, we ain't got nothing in the couch. Well, I know you done dropped a few quarters in that joint. Hold on, what we got? Because this Airbnb that Tyrese was renting, he was renting this joint for $20,000 a month. Swallow that pill. He renting this joint for $20,000 a month. $20,000 a month. How many people can buy a car for $20,000? He has been paying Airbnb rental for $20,000 a month. So I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Yo, what up? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think Tyrese has a right, because he kept saying nothing's attached. What he means by that is, so the structural, I'm getting into my contractor bag. So let y'all know, I am a contractor, I'm a music producer, and I'm a coach, business coach. So when he kept saying nothing's attached, he's just showing people on the clip like nothing was drilled into the foundation. It's pretty much just leaning up against walls. So if anybody wanted to come in and just take it down, like all the stuff he put in the Airbnb, if he wanted to just take it down, they could just take it down. Nothing's attached. Right? It's not drilled into the foundation. He didn't have a contractor like me come in and knock a wall down and then add some stuff on. Nothing's attached. It's just there. Right? Much like building a movie set. Y'all know, if y'all go on a movie set, y'all see like I got this right here, so I can use this as an example. So if you're on a movie set, or if I'm a contractor for a film, right? And they say, we want y'all to come build out a set for us. We're going to put this on the back of this. We would say, this is the wall. Shouts out to Grooming. Again, if y'all ain't bought this Grooming yet, y'all need to get this for y'all bald head. But anyway, let's say this is the wall, and this is the stilts and everything that supports the wall. If you take this down, it's nothing. In essence, that's what Tyrese did inside of that house. So the funny thing is, the Airbnb owner thinks he could sue to try to get some money. You're not going to get no extra money. Bruh, Tyrese has been paying you $20,000 a month. Go figure out how to budget your money. Hello? Go figure out how to budget your money. If you figure out how to budget your money properly, I guarantee you won't be trying to do shakedowns for everybody and try to get money off everybody. So we talked about suing season. It's suing season. Everybody think it's cold outside. It's cold outside. Everybody trying to get some money. So we talked about Cassie. We talked about Cassie. We talked about Tyrese. We talked about Boosie, Will, and Jada. Lord Jesus. These Smiths know how to stay on my podcast. Then we're going to get to some money, because it's some nasty stuff that I saw this weekend that was very disturbing. So I do want to touch on some of this stuff too. But to make a long story short, they caught Jada outside, or whoever, I think it was the Breakfast Club. The dude said, hey, Jada, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Are you and Will thinking about pressing charges? Jada says, we gonna sue. Guess what? That's exactly what you need to do, baby. That's what you need to do. But the difference is, this is the difference between Will and Jada's situation, and then the Tyrese situation, then the Bootsy situation, and then the Cassie. They will be suing the bodyguard as a countersuit. so they can make sure that they protect all of their stuff. Because what happens is, I had a few people say something in my comments, and I want to touch on it on this episode. A lot of the times when it is a higher caliber artist or a higher caliber actor or whatever you do, you will have NDAs. Like, it's necessary. If you got a few of them nasty nights, yeah, you're gonna have some NDAs. If you got some people that work for you, and if you worth $500 million or $1 billion, you got people that's working for you that's making $100,000, $200,000 a year. Granted, that's a great salary, but it'll never be $1 billion. If you follow me, it'll never be $1 billion, right? So I think when those people of that caliber do a countersuit, it's to protect all of those assets. And some of them family secrets that you might not want to get out. Some of them family secrets might make you lose an endorsement deal. It might make you lose a brand like a Universal Studios or like a EMI or a Capitol Records. You might lose some stuff after you do that, right? So I wanted to touch on that. Like, yeah, it probably was some NDAs in place for them to protect their assets, but they still got to do a suit. You got to do it, right? You got to do it. Angela said that makes sense. Yeah, it does. So, all right, yeah, that's my thing. All right, so now I had 1,000 of y'all send me this. Or I had like so many inboxes. Bro, you got to talk about this. Bro, you got to talk about this. Bro, you got to talk about this. I'm going to talk about it. It's disturbing. It's disturbing. And this is the thing. I've been talking about this same concept. I haven't put people's names on certain things. Like, I've been talking about the concept for a while now. This is nothing new. So the fact that it's now starting to materialize into content, it's starting to materialize into real life. Like, it's just like, all right, well, that's where we at. Unfortunately, that's where we at with it. So it's a school teacher. I think she's either a school teacher or a ballet teacher. I got to look it up. Right quick. But the school teacher said that she had some issues with some of the students not following. I don't say orders because kids ain't slaves, right? I don't want to say orders, but she had some issues with the students not following directions, and she had to redirect. Anytime a teacher say, yes, sir, ma'am, we had to redirect your student today. Your kid was bad as hell. Your kid was the nigga of the class. And when I say nigga, look, when I say nigga, it's not black or white. It is a thing. It just exists. Like, you either got money, or you don't got money. You broke. You either got good manners or you on some nigga stuff. It's just a thing. You're not black or white. So when I say they was on some nigga stuff, these kids was on some nigga stuff. So I'm about to play this clip right quick because I think it's very disturbing and we got to touch on it. And this is me showing y'all actually listening, and I'm watching my inbox. I am watching it.
It is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town and Ski Yee. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking, can we hear Pound Town? I'm playing them Princess Tiana ballet music. And they are asking me, can we hear Pound?
No, that's low-key funny because she started crying at this. This is kind of funny, but I'm going to let it go.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I'm so scared for these little girls today because this is the most insane agenda push I have ever seen in my life. Where's the boundaries? Where's the help?
I'm playing it.
Y'all are not helping your kids. You're hurting them. They're putting they're hitting each other and hitting other kids. You address the parent. The parents are telling you, you don't tell my daughter what to do. It's not that bad. Well, at least she was in the class. At least. It's all these excuses. Y'all come
Appreciate
in
the follow.
and you're more worried about what's going on your Instagram and TikTok feed versus being a parent. Be a fucking parent.
Oh!
You guys are horrible fucking parents.
Get them.
I told well, clearly she didn't want to sit, and mind you, this is a mom. Clearly fucking sit right there. So, I mean, if she telling you she don't want to do something, why keep asking her to do it? You know she's not going to do it. What world do we live in? Like, what in you guys' brain as a parent says, my kid not following any directions is a great thing. It's not that serious, and y'all don't have a right to what to do. It's sad. It's sad. It's really, really sad.
All right, so Uncle Nito about to take over because she real nice with it. She got the nice, polite voice. She's nice and pretty. She got the, little red bones. She doing the thing. She talking about it, right? No, Uncle Nito about to get on you. Uncle Nito about to get on you. Listen, I've been telling y'all ass to do the same thing over and over and over and over again, right? What the yeah, this is the thing. I've literally told all artists that I coach, if I'm doing a coaching call with artists, I say, hey, let's think about what you're actually putting out there. Are you going to be proud of this in the next 15, 20 years? Now, granted, it sounds like a snail, right? It sounds like you the old dude in the room. But it helps you out in the long run when it comes to your branding, when it comes to your opportunities for other companies to partner with you. It helps, right? So then, let's step on the moral side of this thing. This is the exact reason why I keep getting on Sexy Red. And I probably done said her name on like the last 3 podcasts. But that's the same reason why I'm getting on Sexy Red, why I'm getting on Ice Spice, why I'm getting on Megan Thee Stallion. I would say Cardi, but Cardi is at least trying to be decent. Like she's married, for one. If her kid comes into the room, I was watching one live with Cardi B, and her kid came into the room while she was playing one of her songs. She was like, oh, let's turn this off. What are you doing, baby? Right? So Cardi at least has some decency to know, I don't play this type of stuff around my kids because I don't want to influence them to do certain things. Right? That's the thing. So when it comes to these niggas, I don't know what other way to say it. When it comes to this, right? I probably don't, but all right. So when it comes to this, right? We got the... I don't want to sound old, so I'm not trying to get into the whole segregation and, you got to be 100 times better because, you're going to be judged on a harsher scale. I'm not getting into all that, right? But what I am going to get into is if you feed your kids some trash, whether that's from content, whether you don't know how to treat them, because I've seen when my kid was at the old school that she was at, I saw one of the parents, come on, bring your ass on. Come on, right? And they're talking to a kindergartner like that. Kindergarten. Bring your ass. I ain't got all day to be messing with you. I got stuff to do. Yo, if I see a parent do that to their kid, I'm saying something. And what I want y'all to do is start speaking up. Everybody quiet now, yo. Why is everybody quiet? Angela says, please give it to him. I'm trying not to. But everybody is quiet right now. So why is it okay? Let's do this. Let's just run some scenarios, right? Let's run some scenarios. Why is it okay for a label to sought after people in the hood, specifically women or fellas that has some type of affiliation to the streets? Why is it okay for them to do that first? Offer them the smallest amount of money for their deal. Once they sign the deal, take them through the most inhumane things possible and say, look, if you want to keep this deal, you need to put this on. So they give a girl some outfit that it just looks like this. Yeah, this is your outfit for the show that you need to wear. This the whole outfit. You just got to fit it. Titties and everything hanging out, right? They're going to go out on that show. They're going to go do that show because what other opportunities do they have? You just got them out the hood and gave them $500,000, $200,000 on sometimes $30,000. You just gave them $30,000 to go out here and pretty much strip. And then you're going to say, oh my God, look at you. You are doing your thing. Girl, look at you. We got to get you on Saturday Night Live. We got to get you to do something with Beyonce. We got to do something. We got to wake up, y'all, and think about it like this. It's all re-engineering. It's mental you got to engineer it a little bit different. That don't sound, I don't know, but yo, exactly. He said it sounds like money laundering. Exactly. So then, on top of that, you take these women, which was, I'm gonna say it like this. In the case of a Sexy Red, in the case of a Megan Thee Stallion, in the case of some of these girls that they've just made hot, right? If you let them run their course as a human, they probably will make the same amount of money that they're making pretty much stripping to get a bag in a professional life. And they'll probably be a better person because they'll live through some stuff and know how to problem solve and know how to build relationships and know how to have conversations. But y'all bring them and get them out the hood because they don't know nothing yet. Let's talk about it. Y'all folk go in the hood and get these folk because they ain't lived no life yet. They don't know what a Balenciaga feel like. They don't know what a $15,000 Rolex feel like. They don't know what it feel like. So when you just give it to them, they're like, oh yeah, hell, I got to do whatever I need to do. So then we talking. Then after you give them the deal, you say, well, you know what? I offered you $1 million deal, but you're not going to get $1 million. You're going to get a quarter of that up front. And what I need you to do is make sure you deliver it for the next 4 years. When you deliver for the next 4 years, then we'll spoon feed you the rest of the $1 million. And they're going to throw a tax on top of it. The label is going to throw their tax on top of it, and then you're going to have to pay taxes, like income tax, on the same money. And then you don't even own the rights to your music after you leave. They own it. You got to buy it back. But how many people get to the point where they can actually buy music back? So now, that's just from a financial standpoint. You already manipulating, y'all manipulating these women. Y'all manipulating these dudes because the same thing is with the dudes. You in the hood, Buddy said, yo, everybody in the hood got somebody to rap. That's just how it works. It's some talented people in the hood that do a lot of stuff. Buddy in the hood rap, but he dibble and dabble in the streets a little bit too. Oh, the label says, oh, you got street cred. Oh my God. Yo, Tommy, you never guess what I met. I met a guy that's in the hood, real hard dude. Let's sign him. Y'all sign the dudes to the same type of deal that y'all sign the ladies to. They barely recoup. He said the money given is the money given is to be recouped, so it's not your money. Think about that. You're taking a loan out. That's why the musician is broke at the end of the deal. Think about that. Just think about it. All right, Angela said you're talking good. Thank you, baby. Thank you. If the money that you get has to be recouped, how is it your money? How did you even get a record deal? Think about that. If the money that you got is to be recouped, how is it a deal? Now, last time I checked, you could go to the bank. Let's go to real estate. If you go to the bank and you got your credit and all that stuff together, you go to the bank and say, look, I want to buy a house. The bank going to say, all right, how much money you got down? If you go into the bank with 20%, everybody going to do the deal. They're going to just do the deal. Say, I got 20% to put down. They say, okay, cool. So you got $6,000 to put down. That's a little house. You got $6,000 to put down. Put the money down. Guess what? You start making payments on that house. You make payments at the house. Guess what? The payment is to go towards something. You pay the house off. Guess what? You own the house. You can do whatever the hell you want to do with the house. You can sell it. You can pull some equity off of it. You can lease it out to somebody. You can Airbnb it. It's yours. Tell me how that works in the music business. Tell me how that works in the music business. That's why that way. Yep, that's the thing. So just think about this. So you're not only manipulating the minds of the person that's the creator, right? They could be a dope artist, but then you're going to say, look, I'm going to put you in the studio with this writer. What up? I'm going to put you in the studio with this writer. The writer is just, they're going to sell you. The writer wrote for Rihanna. They wrote for Beyonce. Of course, why wouldn't you want to be in the studio with them? You get in the studio with the writer. The writer's going to say, all right, so this works. And the writer's already jaded to the business. They know how this goes. Certain code words, I'm not going to get into that bag. That's a whole nother bag. Lord, I want to tell y'all about that stuff. Lord, I want to tell you about this stuff. But that's a whole nother thing. You get into the bag with the person and they say, well, yo, since you're from the hood, right? What hood you from? They're going to act like they're connecting with you. They're not really connecting with you. They're not really here to advance your future. They're just here to get the check off of you. You are the placement. They just want to get the placement off of you. So they get in the studio with you. They say, yo, I got this hit for you. They play the record back. Inside, I think a lot of the times inside a lot of these artists, they have a heart and they have a mind to do right. But when you get a writer in the studio that says they wrote for Beyonce or they wrote for Adele or they wrote for Rihanna, you're not going to say no. So they're going to say, I want you to say this on this song. And once you say this on this song, then it's just insinuating that it's just this, and that. And then even if it's a woman that's straight or if it's a dude that's straight. Yeah, we're going there. If it's a woman that's straight, it's a dude that's straight. It's a certain lyric in that song that might make you see a little, I feel a little bit of a way. Well, why wouldn't you say it? This is hot. This is hot. The streets need this. The streets need it. You're going to sing it. The record label's going to put it out. They're going to spin it. They're going to spin a bag on making that record hot. Once that joint gets hot, guess what happens? You're up. So now your brand is exactly what the person that wrote the song for you did. So what is the studio going to say? Yeah, we need to send you back in with the artist. And it's a reoccurring thing. Guess what? The writer that they sent to you probably got a publishing deal that they're paying off. Hello. Yeah, I'm talking. The writer that they sent to do the session with you probably has a publishing deal with that label that they're currently trying to pay off. Placing a song with you is a part of them paying off that deal. Are you following? A part of them getting a placement with the independent artist that the label just got from the hood is paying off the deal. So let's go back. So you not only manipulated the minds of the person that's the creator, but you also manipulated the pockets of the person. You also controlled the environment because you know the writer that you sent in the room has a deal that they're trying to pay off, and they're gonna show up. They're gonna write the most egregious stuff because they're trying to get hot. They want this artist to get hot. So that's how you got a Sexy Red and a Meg and Ice Spice. For this conversation, I have to throw Cardi in the mix. Cardi's a little bit different, but I got to throw her in the mix. That's how you got these people that make it out here. Moneybagg Yo. I'm trying to think of all of the people. And a lot of these people keep in mind, a lot of these people as the artists, I love them. As an artist, I love them. I love their work ethic. I love even some of the things that they're doing outside of music. But when it comes to the music, a lot of the people are being manipulated by the label. And I didn't even mean to make this a label talk, honestly. I wasn't even trying to do this today. Like, this was not the take. But it goes back to this. If the artist creates that type of music, then it gets broadcast over all social media platforms, over radio, all of this stuff. It's impossible for the little girl that's in that dance class that was cussing and doing all that stuff. It's impossible for her to bypass any of the noise. She's gonna see it on her mama's social media because mama gonna be on social. Mama gonna be on TikTok. Mama gonna be on Instagram. You gonna have some of them words and all this. You gonna have them words come out. So you got an 8-year-old or a 5-year-old listening to what mommy has on her feed. Then you get in the car. Guess what? Mommy gonna have the Bluetooth. If mommy ain't got the Bluetooth plugged up, you gonna have the radio going. What's gonna be on the radio? The same Sexy Red, Ice Spice, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. It's gonna be there. You can't bypass it. They spent too much money for you to see it. They spent too much money for you to hear it and for you to see it, for you to bypass it. So I'm gonna just say this, y'all. Y'all gotta figure out what y'all algorithm is, yo. Figure out what y'all algorithm is, yo. Check it. I'm gonna do the music reviews tonight. 10:30 to 12 o'clock. 10:30 to 12 o'clock. Same thing though. I'm here though. Let's see, man. It's starting to sound like a pack with the devil. Hey, but this is the thing. You have people like me, and I won't say the relationships that I have in the business because I do protect certain relationships. I do. You have people like me that call people out in the business. I call people out all the time. I don't care. This is my thing. If you can't control my livelihood and the way I do certain things, I got free reign to talk how I want to talk. It's what? Freedom of speech. That's when I get into when I say I'm in my white man bag, like I'm a white man in black skin. That's when I get in that bag. Everybody got the right to say something. Everybody has the right to speak up on something. I think everybody's just quiet and they're scared. I talk about everything. I've been banned on TikTok, I don't know how many times from just talking. Now, I will make it a joke. Everything ain't got to be serious, right? Everything ain't got to be hard up and yo. Everything ain't got to be that. But when it comes to just giving and sharing information, I'm not going to let nobody tell me what I can and can't talk about. Who is you? What? I'm big 40 years old with a wife of 13 years, 2 kids. I got properties. We got cars and stuff paid for. Who gonna stop me saying what? If they stop me here, I'm gonna just go to another platform. If they stop me on that platform, I just create my own platform. And I'll pay a bag to get the platform hot. Don't ever think. Anyway. But yeah, so for that teacher, I commend her for speaking up. I'm glad that all of the social media platforms picked it up and made it go viral. Cause it need to be said, yo. It need to be said. It has to be some type of discrepancy or like it gotta be something. I remember back in the day. He's doing this. Yeah, it's just pot. I'm potting right now. I remember back in the day where you couldn't say ass, damn, fuck, shit. All my Christian listeners, sorry. This is an example. It's an example. But I remember back in the day you couldn't say this stuff because, for one, they were guarding what the kids could say or see. They were guarding the kids. That's how I look at it. And then when you think about all of the people that was in office during this time, let's just say it. All of the people that was in office at the time wasn't Democrats. There it is. I said it. Now, this is the thing. I see some humane things in the Democrat side that I love. I love it. But I don't pick sides. I pick what's right. You said repent. Oh, Lord, I got to repent. I did cuss. I got to repent to Big Jesus. I had somebody send me a message on YouTube, and they said they love when I do my prayers. They think it's funny. All right, so I'll do a prayer for you. All right, so Lord Jesus, Big Jesus, let us bow. Big Jesus, I got to pray to you because I did just say and another, because like I said, sorry, Big Jesus, I said it again. I just said it again. I'm a repeat offender. Lord Jesus, protect my tongue, protect my eyes, protect the listener. Lord, I love her. Protect my eyes because I know I'm going to see something thick on Instagram later on, so I got to make sure I pray for that. I pray for the sins that I'm going to think in advance. Huh? How many of y'all pray for the sins that y'all think in advance? That's a good one. Angela said, Big Jesus. You got to put Big Jesus in everything. Tommy said, that's a good one. How many of y'all actually pray for the sins that you're about to commit? Lord, I'm about to do something crazy. I know it's crazy, but just protect me as I do it along the journey. All right. So you on YouTube, whoever that was on YouTube that said you like my prayers, that was for you. But in addition, and I got some more stuff to talk about, but I'm past an hour. So anybody got anything in the chat? Anything y'all got on super chat? Just appreciate that. I just saw the $5. Thank you. Tommy, thank you, Tommy. Y'all know I'm here for y'all. I care about the bread because you gotta make some money, but I'm here for y'all. Are you gonna talk about Uncle Snoop? I had a mind to talk about Uncle Snoop. The thing is, I don't know. I don't think it's necessary. In case you die in the process. Hey, let's say just in case you die in the process of sinning, you got to pray, huh? And who y'all pray to? Remember, in the chat, in this on TikTok and on super chats on YouTube, who do you pray to? It's only one. Huh? Big Jesus. Yo, ZBD, what up? Appreciate it. Good morning, Big Cray. You at the end of the pod now. I'm finishing podding now. But it's been real. Any advances in AI? I haven't seen anything that stuck out lately. So if I do see something, I would definitely put y'all on the game. But I will say this. No, I'm lying. I did see something that in the AI technology category. So on the pod, I'm always getting to the money. I talk about current events, but we also talk about the money at the back end. You doing music reviews today? Yes. 10:30 tonight. 10:30 to 12 o'clock tonight. Last night, I think I was on till 1, something like that. But 10:30 to 12 is what I'm aiming for. If everybody submits music before time, then I can meet that 12 o'clock. Because my aim is not to get on on live and stall from 10:30 to 11 o'clock. I want to start hitting the reviews back to back and sharing advice and all that stuff early. I don't like the stall. Like, I want to be on giving advice and like actually sharing real information. So if y'all can, please spread the word. I like to try to start earlier. But on the AI side of things, so I did notice. So y'all know, if y'all didn't know, here on TikTok, everybody in my super chat, of course y'all know. Some of y'all that follow me on YouTube, y'all do know. But I quit my 9 to 5 back in September. I was able to start creating enough income from real estate, from coaching calls, from my different ebooks and stuff like that. I started making enough money to replace my income on my 9 to 5. So in doing that, because I worked my 9 to 5 for 8 years. For 8 years, same company, 9 to 5. 7 years. 2015 to 2023. What's that? 2015 to 2023. What's that? I think that's 7, right? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. It's 8 years, 7 years roughly, right? But anyway, in quitting my 9 to 5, I had all of my 401k saved up, right? They gave me the option to leave my 401k at the company and let it keep collecting interest, or I could change my 401k and switch it over to a Roth IRA. So what I did is I started transitioning my money from the 401k to the Roth IRA because I can see my returns faster. And if I want to change up some of my investments, I can do it. So that's why I started doing it. So as it relates to that, I started changing my investments. And this is not, I'm not a financial planner for any of y'all. I got to put all that. I'm not SEC, none of that stuff. I'm talking about what I do for me. Y'all do with that information what y'all may. But what I started doing is I started putting my money into more tech because I look at the strikes. I look at what's going on a human level, and then I make financial decisions based off of that, if that makes sense, right? So what I noticed was everybody in Hollywood was doing what? Striking, right? All of the actors were striking because of AI, the AI technology. When I first heard Jay-Z, when I heard AI Jay-Z and AI Drake, I was like, oh, AI is about to be a thing. What I told y'all, and I told a few people in my chat, and I might be able to advance this conversation later on, but what I was telling everybody when I first started doing these lives, I said, what I see in the next 3 to 5 years, I see independent artists and major artists start to lease their voices. I think they're going to start leasing their voices to record companies or brands and say, go ahead and create the song. Make sure once you finish creating the song, send it back to me. Let me co-sign. Let me sign off on it, and then y'all can release it. That way, the artist can go ahead and do what they feel like doing. But it's a lazy way of doing music. But guess what? A human can never compete with AI when it comes to output. Y'all follow me? A human will never be able to compete with AI when it comes to output. So that's why I think certain labels will start visiting the idea of leasing artists' voices, as well as leasing actors' faces and likeness. I think companies it's going to start doing that because it's going to be easy. And this is the reason why they'll do it. Think about it like this. On the business level, now on the humane level, it's trash. But on the business level, if a studio starts to lease a actor's face, or a label starts to lease a artist's voice, right? If they start doing that, they can just start throwing reels out. And they start doing case studies based off of the reels that they send out. So let's say AI Drake is in a studio, right? A virtual studio. AI Drake is in a virtual studio, and AI Metro Boom is in the studio together, right? At the end of a 24-hour day, they might have 100 songs generated with AI Drake and AI Metro Boom. The label can now use all the analytics from TikTok, from Facebook, from Instagram, wherever the highest traffic is, and start doing case studies based off of the music. They're going to throw covers on. Guess what? Generated by who? AI. They're going to throw covers on certain things, and they're going to do case studies based off of the song. So you might start seeing 1,000 songs with Drake on it. And what the label will do is say, okay, based off of this algorithm and based off of the traffic and the engagement, this is the best song that Drake should release.
Drake is going to say, all right, great. I'm going to go in the studio. I'll re-record it, or I don't have to re-record it. It's AI Drake. Now, he goes in the studio. He starts to get ready to tour the song that AI Drake created. Again, do I think it's nasty for the artist? Yes. I think it's trash for the artist. But for a label, they're going to do it. We're not going to get around it. They're going to do it. So I think it's in our best interest to, again, well, in an hour. I think it's best in my interest. It's best in my interest to invest in certain tech companies that's going to advance us to where we're about to go, and figure out how to use it. Don't be a bystander and get ran over by the AI. Don't be a bystander, because you are going to get ran over by AI. So that's what it takes me back to the conversation where I was talking about pulling my retirement. Pull my retirement money, put it into a Roth IRA account. My particular Roth IRA account is all tech. I'm risky. Because keep in mind, I got real estate. I do these lives. I got coaching calls. I got clients that pay $1,500 a month for me to coach their business through branding. I do that, and it's going to go up. I was told $1,500 is too cheap. So if I got clients that's paying me, I'm going to say an average of $5,000 a month, I can be risky when it comes to my investments. But I chose technology because everybody's striking. And whenever there's a strike, there's somebody that's being innovative. Do y'all think that all of the people that was in Detroit at Detroit Motor Company did a strike, and no tech people tried to start figuring out what the resolve was going to be? Or all of the people at Amazon or UPS, they started to strike, and nobody from the tech field said, yo, since they're striking, we gotta keep the inventory moving, right? Think about that. Think about the companies that's going to actually fund those other companies to do the tech. Tesla, Rivian, General Electric. Right? So that's why I put all my bread into that for now. The funny thing is, when I started pulling my money out of my my 401k, I saw, because all my financial money was in BlackRock, that's the devil, but BlackRock, Vanguard, and there's some other holding companies that I can't think of right now. But guess what? Guess what all of those companies had my 401k plan in? Guess. I bet you. Can y'all guess what all of my financial money was in, like for my retirement plan? Do y'all know where the money was? Do y'all know the type of investments that Vanguard and BlackRock had the money at? Do y'all know? Bingo! Angela said tech. Tech. They had my money in tech, and I saw 400% returns. Ridiculous. I saw 2,000% return. So I'm looking like, okay, if this group of people is putting money over there and they're winning, but it's a recession, who is it a recession for? Who is the actual recession for? Shane says, open the... Shane, you late, dog. You mad late, bro. I'm an hour 20 minutes in, bro. I'm about to end the pod right now, bro. So anyway, yo, I'm going to just say, yo, it's time for us to wise up, yo. It's time for us to wise up. Don't take nothing at face value. Don't take nothing at face value. Everything out here is weighted. When it comes to y'all artists, it's weighted. When it comes to your finances, it's weighted. When it comes to the food, I ain't even get a chance to talk about the food. I got some clips. I'm going to come back Friday. Come back on, well, everybody on YouTube, it's Saturday. But if you're here on TikTok, come back on Friday. We're going to talk about the food. Everything is weighted. Don't take nothing at face value. Something is going on with everything. So last but not least, if anybody want to do some type of ads on the Mad Lucrative podcast, send me an email to Mad Ads Network. Mad Ads Network. I'm gonna have it down on the bottom so y'all can do that. And if y'all want my ebook, keep in mind, everybody on TikTok, I got a crazy special for them on TikTok. It's probably about 4 people that's taking advantage of this special. But it's when y'all see me in the next year or two and I'm on Gary V status, don't be mad. Don't be mad. You be like, yo, wait. I wonder if he's still doing the deal. I'm not doing the deal, yo. I'm not doing the deal. It's up. It's up. So, but everybody that want to do coaching calls, go ahead and hit me up. I'm definitely down to help y'all out. If you want ebooks, everything's at the bottom of the page. And again, if you got a bald head, you need this grooming. Go ahead and get that grooming date. It'll get you right. It'll get you right. I promise. All right. But till next time, I'ma see y'all. It's been real. Peace.